Yeah. All right, I'm still gassed. Still gassed from Manchester beating Manchester United. It feels so good. It feels so good to beat those guys. It feels extremely good to beat those guys. And I can tell you, if we had lost that game, if Arsenal Football Club had lost that game, Manchester United fans would be all over us. All over us. They'll be taunting us. They'll be haunting us. They'll be biting at us. We should be happy. We should be so glad that we won this game. We should be extremely happy. No, thank you again for tuning in. This is the Military Guna. Please, before you do anything, I said, before you do anything or before I go any further, subscribe. Press the subscription button. See, which side? I still can't find out which side it is. The subscribe, that red button, press it. That red button, press it. Now, I want you to interact with me in this video. I want you to go in the comment section and tell me what you really think is Arsenal fan base's issue. Because Arsenal fan base have a major issue, and that issue is we're very reactionary. We are so reactionary that the smallest matter, the smallest issues that we discover about the club, we create a big statement about it. Massive. We create a massive statement about it. We let everyone know what is happening. We don't take our time, sit back, relax, and look into the scenarios, look into the situation, what could have caused that. No, we want to react. We want to get a reaction right away. We want to see what's happening right away. So, perfect example. We Arsenal fans are crying out about creativity. We are crying so much about creativity that we look beyond what is creativity. We think that we just get a player with certain attributes in his characteristics in playing football and put him inside Arsenal football team, and automatically the team becomes more creative. No. That is not how football goes. That is not football. That is not how the footballing world operates. No. The issue of creativity lies where the system that the coach or the manager plays. The style, the intent, the mental state that the players are in, how they prepare for the game, how they approach the game. That is where the creativity lies. Now, I'm gonna give you an example. Manchester City is the most creative team in the Premier League. Possibly one of the most creative teams in the world because they have the most technical and most attacking-minded players. But in contrast, they have only scored one more goal than Arsenal Football Club. Yeah, they might not have their preferred striker. But who else is missing out of the team? Just the only missing their preferred striker, which is Sergio Aguero. And yes, it's a massive impact. But they also have De Bruyne, they have Sterling, they have Mahrez, they have Bernardo Silva, they have Foden, they have Torres. These are just a few names. Those are the type of players that they have in their arsenal. But yet still, they have only scored one more goal than Arsenal Football Club. And Arsenal fans are crying about creativity. Good. Now look at this. Liverpool and Tottenham are the two highest scoring teams in the league at the moment. But guess what? They're both concede the most goals in the league so far, just the same. Leeds is one of those highest scoring games. They create a lot of chances, but they concede a lot of goals. Now, this season I predicted that this season would be a season about who has the most stable defense throughout the season. A stable defense throughout the season can guarantee you consistency. Drawing a game is worse than losing a game, I can tell. Yes. But if you're constantly losing, the record looks extremely bad. It looks bad on the coach. It looks bad on the players. It looks bad on the Premier League, and it looks bad especially on the fans. We are crying out for creativity. We are crying out for creativity, and we don't understand the concept of what is creativity. No, I see many Manchester United they're in my head. I see many Arsenal fans stating that we didn't create enough against Manchester United. Now, in the first half alone, out of my head, I can pick at least 4 chances that were created. 4 chances that were created. A square to Bukayo Saka, he heads it over the bar. A ball that was whipped in hard and low by Hector Bellerin to Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. That was another chance created. That was another chance created. A fluff shot by Lacazette in which Lindelof just got a toe to it. That was a chance created, but it would not be considered as greatest chance because nothing came of it. But the play was there. The moment was there. You cannot write off the moment. Now we are all a statistical looking type of fan base. Now we're analyzing even how a player kicks the ball, we're analyzing. And that is where we're going wrong. That is where we're going wrong. That is exactly where we're going wrong. In the second half, we had a few more. Thomas Partey had a long range. A pass in between the lines from Lacazette to Aubameyang, in which he fluffed and it went wide. These are chances that are being created. In the first half alone, Manchester United only created 1 chance. And in chance creation, they are one of the teams that are in top of the league in chance creation. They only created 1 chance against Arsenal in the first half. Just the first half alone. In which was the one that Greenwood, Rashford played a beautiful ball to Greenwood. And he hit it one time and Burnley saved it. In the second half, they were highly dependent on throw everyone in the box and just get some squares in. That was what built up their numbers. That wasn't anything because they weren't getting anything from it. When last have Arsenal seen a team play through their defense and scored a goal? We haven't seen that. These are the things we should give credit for. These are the things we should be giving the manager lots of credit for, because these are the issues that we've been facing for many years. For 15 years, we've been having defensive issues. How many times have we went to Old Trafford and they were losing, like they were on a bad form of run, on a run of bad form, I should say, rather. They lose 3 games or lose 2 games, and we were going there confident, saying that this must be the chance, this must be the time that we beat them. This has to be the time. This has to be the time in which we dominate them, because we're on a good form. They had injuries. They had to use a makeshift team. But yet still, we went there, battered them, and still lose the game 3-1. And they here have the more saves a goalkeeper can have in one game. 13, 14 saves in one game. And we still left there losing 3-1. We dominated the game. We had more shots. We created more chance. But they were more clinical. This season, that has nothing to do with the amount of chance you create. It is how clinical you are this season. And I've been saying that since the beginning of the season. This season has nothing to do with the amount of chance that a team creates. It's about how clinical you are. Leicester City, they're at the top of the league now, in top 3. They created few chances, but they are extremely clinical. In the game against Manchester City versus Leicester City had 7 shots. And those 7 shots were 7 shots on target. And 5 of those 7 shots on target were in the back of the net. Manchester United have 24 shots. 10 shots on target. And only could have managed to score 2 goals. It is not... This league, this season, is a very unforgivable season. It's inconsistent. It's weird. Everything is just going in the opposite direction. And we Arsenal fans were constantly complaining about how the system is that we're not creating where this... No. It's about how clinical you are. If Arsenal Football Club was more clinical, From the first half against Manchester United, we should have been 2 goals up. No, Arsenal fans are constantly saying that we needed a penalty to win the game. No. No. We didn't need a penalty to win the game. We should have won that game even from first half when we created those 2 chances. The chance that Aubameyang flopped and he went wide, that Lacazette played him in. The one that Willian hit the bar, that should have been in the back of the net. The Bukayo Saka header, that should have been in the back of the net. The ball that plays and was just a yard away from Aubameyang at the back post, that should have been in the back of the net. The pass that Thomas Partey played on Saka's feet, that should have been in the back of the net. The one that Lacazette flopped, that Lindelof get a touch on, that should have been in the back of the net. Those are chances created. That's many amount of chances created, and those chances weren't created from a single individual players. Those chances were created from a systematical set of play leading to an opportunity being created. We think that we just get Ozil and put Ozil in the team, and immediately he's playing these through balls here and there, stringing through balls here and there, and Lacazette is running on it, Aubameyang is running it, or Pepe is running on it. No, that's not how it is. That is not how it is. Because teams now are getting really smarter. The number 10, the ideal number 10 breed of football is dying. It is dying. There's no need for it in football again. None of the top teams right now in the world are using a particular number 10. There's only one significant number 10 I see lying around, and that is the greatest himself, Lionel Messi. And he stands out because he's Lionel Messi. There's no other player on his level other than Cristiano Ronaldo. So he has that luxury. Kevin De Bruyne is not a number 10. Kevin De Bruyne is a box-to-box midfielder. If you see that man's defensive stats, you'll be surprised the amount of work that he puts in. But anyway, this is just an Arsenal agenda that I'm trying to kill from the Arsenal fans. We keep on consistently talking about we're not creating. Please, let's get behind the project and start having some belief in what's happening here. Start having some belief. But anyway, if you think I'm wrong, if you really think I'm wrong, comment it. Comment what you think is Arsenal best creative player in the team right now. Tell me who you think is Arsenal best creative player in the team right now. Or tell me if you believe that a pressing system is better than a creative player. Or a creative player is better than a pressing system. Please, comment it. But anyways, that's it for me in the morning. Please like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. Do not forget to subscribe. If you're an Arsenal fan and you support Arsenal, you better subscribe. If you're a Chelsea, Man United, Liverpool, or any other fan in the Premier League, I have no problem. My warm heart is here, and I'm here to banter you just the same. So if you can't take banter as an opposition fan, please, if you can't take banter, I don't think this is the place for you guys. I love to banter. And I love getting banter because I'll always find excuses. That is me. I'll always find some excuses. But anyways, please tune in. Next again, I'm going to do the review with Mole versus Arsenal, where we go back in the Europa League and take on a little small side from somewhere. But I hope this game we'll see the likes of Nicolas Pepe. But anyways, I'll go into the preview into that sometime soon. So tune in again, subscribe. And I said subscribe.